from Pt4 here. So I got a little job that needs doing before I can move on with getting this cage finished off, and that is to put some jacking points in on the sills. So this is something you see quite a lot on rally cars, where you have a piece of tube basically welded in through the sill, plated either side, and then you can run your jack slotted into the hole, and it gives you really good access underneath the car while it's on your stands. Also, for me, I wish I'd done it on the other car, because getting stuff on the ramp that's really low is a pain in the ass, because you've got to have to push it on the ramp, scoot a jack under it, jack it up to get these under. So once I've got these in, I'll be able to just have like 4 pieces of bar that I can just wheel it back, push the 4 pieces of bar in, and then these will just sit straight under the bar, and then lift the whole car up like that. It means I haven't got to get on the floor and mess around with the jack. So, and the reason I couldn't weld the boxes in was because these go right into where the foot boxes of the plate of the roll cage sit. So I've drilled straight through, and I've got a hole the same size on this side, and then the hole on the inside is a little bit bigger, so that I can line this up and get it dead square and level, because it's very difficult to drill a perfectly square hole through two flat areas. You tend to always be one way or the other. So I will put my outer plate on here, push this through, square it all up, get it level, and then weld a plate on the inside, and then we'll just have a section of this with the end capped off, and that will get basically welded into both of the plates that will sandwich either side. So we'll cut some plates, clean this up, get the outside welded on, and then do the inside. That's my plate for the outside that will sit on the sill, and then just got that for the inside. So this all needs to be cleaned up, and that will get welded like that. Tube all the way through, and that onto the inner sill. Right, so what I've got on this side is my little plate, and then this hole's slightly bigger, so I've got some wiggle room so that I can set this with the level, get that exactly level, make sure it's square with that along the edge of the car, tack it on the inside, and then just weld that up. So that's that sorted. I can carry on, getting the cage finished now. I've bought a few bits, which I'll show you. So I've got a carbon boot floor, which the whole boot floor just gets cut out and replaced with that, and the fuel tank just sits on there. Has got a few holes drilled in it from where there was a fuel tank bolted in there before, but it will do the job. Also got a shifter set up. This was the same guy that was selling the boot floor had this and a dash, and this was like a modified shifter, which this was set up to be adjustable. And then I bought this carbon dash, which I like the look of these when you're in the car, and they have this extended sort of piece where you can have all your switches and stuff, so you can reach everything when you're strapped in the seat. In the other car, I've got it on the roll cage above my head, but you actually have to look up to see what you're doing. So when I've seen these installed and you have everything sort of right in front of you, well within reach, I thought I want to do something like that. And then this came up. It is actually damaged. It's cracked. I just thought I could repair it with fiberglass, just repair the cracks on the back with fiberglass, and then get it covered or flocked or something. And it had all the gauges. It's got the rev limiter with the shift light as well. Unfortunately, the plug that goes on the back of this Smith's, it's a 10,000 RPM rev count. The plug's missing off the back of there, so it's kind of useless without that plug. But I spoke to the guy I bought it off, and he's going to try and find it. Hopefully he can. So that's that, and then in here I've got some goodies. So I've got a set of 4-pot mini sport calipers. These are 7.9 with the correct discs, and this is apparently the biggest brakes you can get under a 10-inch wheel. That's what I was told anyway. So yeah, nice little set of brakes. That's all the bits I got so far. I might have found some engine parts, some good engine bits to build up an engine to get going. So hopefully that comes off. I had a few people asking if I was going to have any t-shirts or anything ready for Christmas, and I've just put some up on my website, a couple of different t-shirts, which if you're in the UK you should definitely get them before Christmas. If you're outside the UK, they do ship worldwide, but obviously depending where you are, I can't promise that you would get them before Christmas. But yeah, they're up on urchfab.com if you did want a t-shirt. That's going to be it for this one. Cheers for watching. See you on the next one.